Stress. It's a word that has become synonymous with modern life. It's become a constant companion in our fast-paced world, lurking in the background of our daily routines. Deadlines loom, responsibilities pile up, and worries gnaw at our minds, creating an ever-present sense of urgency. We wear our ability to handle it all like a badge of honor, often ignoring the toll it takes on our well-being. But here's the truth. Stress is slowly killing us, one day at a time. It's not always a dramatic sudden death. Instead, it's a gradual erosion of our health. It's a silent killer, chipping away at our health day after day, year after year. Stress hormones flood our system, wreaking havoc on our bodies and minds, leading to a cascade of negative effects. We become susceptible to a whole host of diseases, from heart disease and diabetes to anxiety and depression. But there's hope. We don't have to surrender to the grip of stress. There are ways to fight back. We have the power to break free and reclaim our health and well-being starting today. It starts by understanding the enemy within and then arming ourselves with the tools to combat it effectively. This is a call to action, a call to take control of our lives. Join me as we explore the science behind stress, uncovering its hidden mechanisms, delve into practical strategies to manage it, and learn how to implement these strategies in our daily lives, so we can ultimately empower ourselves to live healthier, more fulfilling lives, free from the chains of stress. Imagine this. You're walking through the woods, surrounded by the serene beauty of nature. The air is fresh, the birds are singing, and everything seems perfect. When suddenly a tiger leaps in front of you, in an instant your peaceful walk turns into a life-threatening situation. Your heart races, your breath quickens, and your body floods with adrenaline. Every muscle in your body tenses up, ready to either fight the tiger or run for your life. This is your body's fight or flight response, designed to protect you from danger. It's an ancient survival mechanism that has kept humans alive for millennia. Now imagine this response being triggered not by a tiger, but by a traffic jam, a looming deadline at work, or a disagreement with a loved one. These everyday stresses can activate the same intense response. This is the reality of chronic stress. Our bodies are constantly on high alert, reacting as if every minor inconvenience is a major threat. Our bodies are stuck in a constant state of emergency, even when there's no real threat. This perpetual state of stress takes a toll on our health. The problem is, our bodies weren't designed for this. They were built for short bursts of stress, not prolonged exposure. Prolonged exposure to stress hormones like cortisol leads to inflammation, weakens the immune system, and makes us more susceptible to illnesses. It disrupts vital bodily functions, affecting everything from digestion to sleep, and can even alter brain function. Over time, this chronic stress increases our risk of developing serious health problems, such as heart disease, diabetes, and mental health disorders. But here's the good news. We can rewire our response to stress. Through practices like mindfulness, meditation, and deep breathing, we can train our bodies to remain calm. We can train our minds and bodies to stay calm and centered, even in the face of challenges. By doing so, we can break the cycle of chronic stress and improve our overall well-being. The latest research on neuroplasticity is offering evidence that we can change our brains, and therefore our lives, by simply changing our minds. Dr. Joe Dispenza. For years, I've dedicated my life to studying the connection between the mind and body. What I've discovered is that we have far more control over our health and well-being than we realize. We can literally rewire our brains to respond to stress differently. The key lies in understanding that stress is not merely an external event, but an internal reaction. It's not the traffic jam that's stressing you out, it's your thoughts about the traffic jam. It's not the deadline, it's your worry about meeting it. When we change our perception of stress, we change our experience of it. We can learn to view challenges as opportunities for growth, setbacks as stepping stones to success, and stress as a signal to pause, breathe, and recalibrate. One of the simplest yet most powerful tools for managing stress is mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about becoming aware of your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting swept away by them. Your breath is your anchor to the present moment. When you feel stress taking over, take a few deep breaths, focusing on the sensation of each inhale and exhale. This simple act can calm your nervous system, quiet your mind and bring you back to a state of balance. Throughout the day, find moments to practice mindfulness. Pay attention to the taste of your food, the feeling of the sun on your skin, or the sound of birdsong. The more you practice, the easier it will become to access this state of calm and presence, even in the midst of chaos. Section 5. Meditation Journey to Inner Peace. Meditation is another powerful tool for managing stress and cultivating inner peace. It's a practice that allows you to quiet the constant chatter of the mind and connect with a deeper sense of stillness and serenity within. Find a quiet space, close your eyes and focus on your breath. As thoughts arise, simply acknowledge them without judgment and gently guide your attention back to your breath. Start with just a few minutes each day and gradually increase the duration as you feel comfortable. There are countless meditation techniques available. Experiment with different approaches until you find one that resonates with you. The key is to find a practice that allows you to quiet your mind, connect with your inner self, and cultivate a sense of peace and tranquility. Section 6. Gratitude Shifting Your Focus. When we're stressed, it's easy to get caught up in a cycle of negative thinking. We focus on what's wrong, what's not working, and what we lack. Gratitude is the antidote to this negativity bias. It's about shifting our focus from what we don't have to what we do have. Take some time each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as a warm bed, a delicious meal, or the love of family and friends. Write down your gratitudes in a journal or simply contemplate them in your mind. The more you practice gratitude, the more you'll start to notice the good in your life. This shift in perspective can have a profound impact on your stress levels, your overall well-being, and your ability to navigate challenges with grace and resilience. Section 7. Movement, Shake Off the Stress. Exercise is not just good for your physical health, it's also a powerful stress reliever. When you engage in physical activity, your body releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. Exercise also helps to reduce levels of stress hormones like cortisol. Find an activity you enjoy and make it a regular part of your routine. It could be brisk walking, dancing, swimming, cycling, or anything else that gets your body moving. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. Exercise is not about punishing yourself or striving for perfection. It's about moving your body, connecting with your physical self, and releasing pent-up energy and tension. Find joy in movement and allow it to become a source of stress relief and rejuvenation. Section 8. Nature's Embrace, Finding Solace. In our technology-saturated world, it's easy to become disconnected from the natural world. But nature has a profound ability to soothe our souls and reduce stress. Studies have shown that spending time in nature can lower blood pressure, reduce stress hormones, and improve mood. Make time for nature in your life. Take a walk in the park, sit by the ocean, or hike in the woods. Pay attention to the sights, sounds, and smells around you. Feel the ground beneath your feet and the sun on your skin. Nature reminds us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. It helps us to reconnect with a sense of awe, wonder, and peace. Make time for nature and allow its healing embrace to wash over you. Section 9. You are not your stress, a call to action. Stress is a part of life, but it doesn't have to define us. Every day we encounter situations that test our patience and resilience. From work deadlines to personal commitments, the pressure can feel overwhelming. We have the power to choose how we respond to stress. It's not about eliminating stress entirely, but about managing it effectively. By taking a moment to breathe deeply and center ourselves, we can shift our perspective. We can choose to let it control us, or we can choose to manage it in healthy and empowering ways. Practices like yoga, meditation, and mindfulness can be powerful tools in our arsenal against stress. Remember, you are not your stress. You are not defined by the challenges you face. Instead, you are defined by how you rise above them. You are not your thoughts. Thoughts are fleeting and ever-changing. They do not have to dictate your reality. You are the awareness behind your thoughts. This awareness is your true self, the part of you that remains calm and centered no matter what. You are the stillness beneath the surface of the mind. Connect with that stillness. Cultivate it. Spend time in nature, practice mindfulness, and allow yourself to be present in the moment. And watch as your ability to navigate stress with grace and ease transforms your life. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. This is a journey, not a destination. Each step you take brings you closer to a more balanced and fulfilling life. There will be ups and downs, challenges and triumphs. Embrace them all as part of your growth. But by incorporating these practices into your life, you can reclaim your health, your well-being, and your inner peace. Make them a regular part of your routine. The power to live a less stressful, more fulfilling life is within you. Choose to embrace it. Take the first step today and watch as your world begins to change.